Bang! Last night we were paid in full. What's up, y'all? Good morning to you. How y'all doing? Um, like I did say yesterday, I did promise I was going to do a couple more of these just more frequently, so I'm trying to get that in. Um, and I'm very impressed with what I saw last night, as I'm pretty sure um, you guys all were too. So first and foremost, what again? Welcome to Next Minute Live. It's your main man, Coach Fizzle with the Bizzle, doing what I dizzle every daggone day. So just real quick, um, I saw a lot of good things. But before I go into the good things, gotta hit up the Brunson burner real quick because my man did not have the most stellar of performances last night, and yet we didn't necessarily need him to be great. He had a 40 something, 46 point performance the last game. And so, I just honestly feel like there's going to be that little roller coaster up and down fluctuation for the first couple of weeks of the season. And RJ and his knee and what he said about his knee is really the reason why I'm feeling like this. Everybody who participated in FIBA over the summer is going to have some issues early in the season, the legs under them and, you know, getting themselves back into NBA regular season form because they played a lot of basketball over the summer. So we're going to get that. And so, again, I'm not expecting uh, Brunson to be, turning the ball over 5 times and stuff like that, like, period. So I'm not even worried about that. But what was right in the world while all that was going on was he found himself. Now, these aren't last night's stats. This is just a little graphic. But my boy found himself finally. And I was listening to, what was I listening to yesterday? I was listening to a podcast, and Scott Perry and BJ Armstrong were the guests, or they were on with the host, and they talked about surgery for Julius and how long surgery actually takes for you to get back to your basketball shape. And Scott Perry specifically said, Julius Randle is a rhythm player, and it takes a while to get your rhythm back. And last night, it looked like, at least, for Julius, he was getting it back. A lot of the layups and stuff that he'd been missing these past other 6 games, they started falling. The three started falling a little bit. I mean, at the end of the day, he's not going to be the most efficient player. He's not. I don't really see Julius Randle with it like a 9 and 14 stat line. It just is what it is. But another double double. He had 10 rebounds. I mean, he's doing everything else when the ball isn't dropping. So now that the ball is dropping, that's cool. Now, again, it was tonight, last night. So we still got Wembenyama on Wednesday, and then we still got the play, not the play, the in season tournament, the NBA Cup on Friday. So we still have some time to see if this is Julius getting back into form. But man, listen, if it is, good. We need it. It's time, and it's exciting times. I mean, now I got to give super love to Rowan Jr. Because listen, before he stepped out on those last 2 games, he had been playing some really lights out ball. And I have a feeling that finally, this is going to be RJ's All-Star campaign year. If he stays healthy and that knee doesn't get worse throughout the season, I got a feeling RJ is going to be, he might be coach's decision, but he may very well make his first NBA All-Star game, which I think he's right now really deserving to be There's no hesitation in his game. He's driving to the basket. He's shooting that shot. His free throws. I think he missed like one or two free throws the entire season so far, which for him was something he knew he had to work on, and it's obvious that he has worked on that, bruh. I am that fills me with joy just knowing that these guys recognize where they can get better, and they're getting better. Now, Blockness, my brother Blockness, boy. Bitch Blockness Robinson, man, I'm telling you, he's another one that I feel like he's good. He might be a coach's decision, but if he continues this trajectory, he should be in an all-star as well as a center. He should like be a backup all-star or something. I mean, he is dominating, man. He's playing great. He's so physical. I mean, 7 offensive boards again last night, and he is working on that offense a bit more. I mean, 10 points it is what it is. But when you got 10 points with the rebounds and the blocks and what he's doing, bruh, it's very exciting times. And you have to be honest. You have to look at the scope of all of these games so far. There's only like 1 or 2 where we just didn't show up. Every game we've been in, we could have won. And I'm going to continue to say that because at some point we're going to just start winning those games and just keep that whole thing going. So, well done. And big shouts to Dante DiVincenzo. I got to give him love because, oh my God, his hustle was extra last night. I mean, this dude was flying through the air for rebounds, blocking stuff, stealing stuff. I mean, just doing everything he could, man. And that is Knick basketball, ladies and gentlemen. It's not about, in my humble opinion anyway, it's not about 1s and 2s and stars and yada. To me, all of that starts off, ladies and gentlemen. I'm being real with you. It's rhetoric. It's rhetoric. Because everyone says, oh, we need to trade such and such. We're very specific in who we need to trade. Where we lose the specificity is in what we're getting back. Who is this miraculous star, ladies and gentlemen? I'll be asking that question all the time, and all I get back is star. Well, we need a star. We need star power. We need stars. Star's got a cable channel that's almost defunct. Because apparently there's not that many stars on that network. So again, don't tell me stars. Because I could put in the tweet yesterday. Telling me stars tells me I have sources. My sources say this is going to happen. You ain't got no sources. These mysterious sources. Okay. To me, that's the same thing. This mysterious star. It's just talk. Because when you start mentioning the stars, then you got to start looking at fit. And then that becomes a whole different conversation. You know what I mean? So this is what I want. Hard work, hustle. Fight, dog, hustle. That's New York basketball. That's how we win. And this team is showing us this. And so I'm really, really, really pleased with the performance from last night. I'm glad that Randall is kind of getting back to who he is and getting more comfortable because I was literally worried about him up here. Not saying he was going to go off and nothing like that, but dude, when you see changes in folk, you got to pay attention to that because that's always telling you something else is going on. And this was not the Randall we'd seen the last couple of seasons. This was an older version who he'd gotten better than. So to me, there was something else there. So I was glad to see what I saw from him last night. You know, again, it was a good win against a star-studded team that, for the grace of goodnesses, our defense never let them get off. Because, dude, you know good and well, all those dudes can get off. And honestly, Harden really was getting his shot off last night, like, in an amazing way. And what was weird, though, to be perfectly frank, even though we were up at the end with 4 minutes left, he took all the starters out. And it's not like they got a back-to-back or something, but I think quiet is kept. He's worried about load management. I mean, Harden can go Paul could go, Kawhi can go. So he wants to make sure everybody good and rested, put the puffer tape on them. Well, we tried. But I did find that to be very interesting. And quiet as kept, I was hoping that we kept the win and didn't screw it up because we let some newbies play and they started feeling themselves. And so it didn't happen. We got the dub. And it's for the world is falling. We're only 3-4. It's not bad. Win a couple of games, and now we got to win the record again. Like I said, it's too early in the season, in my humble opinion anyway, to be too high or too low about any of this. We got plenty of time after the All-Star break to be, no. So I'm not doing that right now. And big shouts to everybody who follows and listens and supports. I definitely appreciate it. Please leave comments. Comments are important. They let me know that you're watching, and they also let me know how you feel about what's going down. So I definitely appreciate it. And I'm still under 15 minutes. Check that out. Bang, bang, bang. Ladies and gentlemen, be strong. I'll see you on Wednesday night or Thursday morning. Peace out. Oh, and don't forget to watch Two Cats Talking with me and Professor Jeff every week. Holla at y'all. Peace. As I say peace,